Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital hints there is a big twist ahead in this Ronnie Bard, Erica Slezak drugging story because it seems it is not the culprit that she thinks it is. It could be Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, who did the deed when he crashed the tea party. We're going to talk about how Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, being accused of the drugging might have been exactly what Martin intended to happen if he is the one who roofied Ronnie, and I do think he is. General Hospital. Martin crashes BLQ's tea party so early this week. We had Brooklyn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, throwing a tea party at the mansion with the best intentions so that Ronnie could meet movers and shakers and make some friends in Port Charles. BLQ is hoping to get Ronnie integrated into the community on General Hospital. This is so that she will stay and not sell the Q mansion out from under them. If you recall, Martin showed up at the tea party claiming that he thought his niece, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havins Bruining, had left her phone at the courthouse, but she said, "No, it's not mine." She even showed Martin that she had her phone in her purse. So he told Lulu, "Whoops," and he started to act like he was going to leave. But he was kind of doing it slowly. Then he got what he wanted, because Stella Henry, Vernie Watson, invited him to join them and come meet Ronnie. I highly doubt Martin was actually going to walk out the front door because he had faked a reason to be there. But after Stella invited him to join, Martin was sure to wave around the phone he claimed was Lulu's, kind of making sure everybody knew he was there on accident and that he wasn't just crashing with some intent. Red flags at the tea party on GH, the case against Martin Gray. I don't know if you noticed, I'm sure some fans did, but during the tea party episode that went down, there were definite red flags. I'm going to show you some shots from Monday's episode to lay out what happened and why I am very certain that Martin drugged Ronnie. First of all, we've got Martin and Lulu. They were in the foyer of the mansion, just to remind you of the scene. Then Stella invited Martin into the lounge and introduced him to Ronnie. You can see he's holding out his hand, forcing her to shake it, which means Martin made Ronnie set down her cup, basically to be polite. And just to make it clear something was about to happen after Martin reached out to take her hand, the camera zoomed in on Ronnie's teacup after she set it down, which is not for nothing. Martin's opportunity on General Hospital. Then Stella and Ronnie stepped away to chat. They were near a photo of Monica Quartermaine, Leslie Charlson, while Martin was over by the table where the teacups were, and he was checking something on his phone ostensibly while all the ladies in the room were busy chatting. He then came over to say goodbye to Ronnie's Stella, and he left the mansion. Then they showed Ronnie go over, and she got that same teacup, and we saw her sipping her tea alone. You could see Olivia Falconeri, Lisa LoCicero, and I think it was Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, and Liz Weber, Rebecca Herbst, and Brooke Lynn standing behind her. It wasn't long after that Natalia started acting out, kind of running her mouth, feeling off kilter, and feeling really dizzy and sick. So yeah, I absolutely think that Martin showed up there with the intent to slip something into Ronnie's tea, and I think he got away with it. A history of deception on GH. Why Martin is framing Tracy Quartermaine. I think he figured out Tracy would likely take the blame because she is known to despise Ronnie. It's no secret around town. Plus, Martin assumed Tracy would be blamed for drugging Ronnie because Martin knows Tracy's history. If you remember back in 2020, she framed Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, for drunk driving. That was after Ned Ashton, Wally Kurth, and Alexis had had a one-night stand, and Tracy didn't want Olivia to find out, so she set up Alexis. It was this convoluted plot. Olivia was quick to call out Tracy in front of everybody about the Alexis incident. Tracy was kind of appalled that friends and family thought she would drug Ronnie, but I mean, it is in her wheelhouse, so clearly Tracy's capable of it. But in this instance, I think she's innocent, and that it was all Martin. By the way, I do not think that Ronnie is Martin's co-conspirator at all. The more I see this, I think that Ronnie is a tool who's basically going to be collateral damage in Martin's revenge game against Tracy. I think Martin legit wanted to tell Monica about the letter from Ronnie that he had found at Drew Kane, Quartermaine's Cameron Matheson house. But before Martin could reach Monica, she suddenly and sadly passed away. From there, I think Martin decided to take advantage of the circumstances to lash out at Tracy for what she's done to him. I suspect that Martin knows the lawyer that did Monica's estate planning. Martin might have worked with him or been a friend of his, so I suspect he accessed the lawyer's files and altered Monica's will so Ronnie would get the house and all Tracy got was a jar of pickle relish, unraveling the forgery. Did Martin alter Monica's will on General Hospital? Even if Monica was going to leave the house to Ronnie, the pickle relish move was not something Monica would have done. As Tracy said, she wasn't cruel, but Martin wants karma to bite Tracy right in the butt. If you remember, she got Martin arrested not that long ago. Tracy wanted Martin gone because he was Drew's lawyer, and Tracy and Drew were battling over him using the Quartermain name. So, Tracy made sure Martin got arrested over some back alimony to a few of his many, many ex-wives. He finally came back and he's been furious with Tracy ever since. He hates her. Plus, Martin's broke because of this incident. He even had to move in with his sister Laura Spencer, Jeannie Francis. And he's stuck doing Drew's dirty work basically because he needs the money. Also, Martin cannot stand how Tracy throws her money and influence around to get what she wants. Martin really wants Tracy to get what's coming to her. He recently said that to Drew. He said that karma would get Tracy. That's why I think Martin staged this whole thing. I think Ronnie legit thinks her sister Monica blessed her with this inheritance. Maybe because she had lived such a hard life, and they had been separated so young as sisters. As for Monica's will, Tracy's right. That will is a forgery. It just wasn't Ronnie who forged it. I think she's in the dark, and I think she's innocent. I think it was Martin. Legal battles ahead on GH, lawsuits and restraining orders. Now that Tracy's ticked off and has been kicked out, she's going to lash out. I fully expect her to tell Marco to file a lawsuit against Ronnie for forgery and fraud. Then Martin may approach Ronnie and say that he's had experience with Tracy, knows how ruthless she is. Martin may suggest Ronnie file a restraining order against Tracy so she can't do anything else, like get close to drug her again. I mean, if Ronnie gets a restraining order so Tracy can't even come ride the horses or see the family, she would lose it. Drew would rub her nose in it because he was banned from the property. Plus, Olivia also banned Tracy from the Metro Court for her alleged bad behavior, so now she's stuck on Lulu's couch. I definitely think that Tracy's going to fight back, and Martin may tell Ronnie, "Look, I'll take your case when, of course, it comes out that Tracy's suing her," which I fully expect to happen soon. Heck, Martin may even tell Ronnie, "Look, I'll do it pro bono, because I don't even think he's looking to profit from any of this. He just wants to make Tracy miserable." And so far, Martin is succeeding because Tracy is angry and miserable. As rotten as it is, I have to say it's pretty brilliant of Martin. And I can't wait to see how the rest of this storyline plays out. I don't think he'll get away with it in the long run, though.